Hello, everyone, and welcome to issue 1 of the New Renaissance Men with me, Michael.
Andy.
I'm Dylan.
Yes, and we are coming at you with our brand new podcast. Going to talk about all things that interest us, but first we're going to tell you a little bit how we know each other.
Say New Renaissance Men.
I did say New Renaissance Men. We are the New Renaissance Men, as I believe I already said.
I don't remember it.
That is Andy. But yeah, we know each other going back a while now, from high school. We all went to high school together and middle school. These two known each other a lot longer than I've known them, though. I've only known them since I was about 13 when I came in 8th grade. These guys kind of grew up together.
Yep.
Since
A little bit.
Fourth grade?
Yeah. Something like that. You know, whenever you got here, I'm a lifer.
Yep, life at Cedar. We are in Nebraska, for those of you listening, and that's why we're recording this, because there's nothing really to do, but we're some smart folks with some nice things to say, and not a lot of places to say it, so here we are.
Yeah. Hopefully somebody will listen, because no one else around us will.
And I believe our first listener is going to get a shout-out, so email us at newrenaissancemen@gmail.com. You give us a shout-out, we'll shout you out. If you
We'll reciprocate your shout out.
you
You shout at us, and we'll shout back at you, but we'll shout nice things.
nice things, really nice things.
Like, thanks.
And there's definitely going to be some haters out there, and you can definitely hate on us. We don't really care. Send us some hate mail, though. You're just going to waste your time, and you're going to get a lot of dick pics back.
Yep.
So you got that to look forward to.
Yep.
But just a little about us. I'll let Dylan go first. Or did you want us to describe you, and then...
Yeah, describe me.
Okay.
It's better that way. I don't seem cute, you know.
Dylan is a 5'11", 5'11", 5'12",
5'10".
5'10",
5'10",
5'10", maybe a buck 80, buck
95.
75.
165. Thanks.
I'm not good at guessing weights.
195.
Yeah, we're just living in Nebraska. He's a really smart guy. Scored the highest on our ASVAB, I believe, back in high school.
Oh,
So-
yeah, right.
Rachel-
Army wants me super
Rachel
hard.
did.
Army
Ah,
one
shut
is
up.
super hard, but
It doesn't count.
yeah,
Girl
really smart guy. Knows a lot about, or knows a little about a lot. Likes to drink. You know, nothing wrong with that. We all
All drinking strawberries right now.
we are.
Yeah,
We are.
yeah.
Dylan was
Drinking
nice enough to treat us
Coaster.
to some strawberries. If you actually listen to, that's me
That Mike
enjoying
just
mine.
cracked his. I'm about done.
That's me enjoying mine.
Yeah, the poster child for America.
Dylan also likes video games. He works in a t-shirt screen shop.
Yeah, I don't like my job.
Does anyone?
Let's not talk about my job. It's really
Does
We're in our
anyone like
20s.
their
None of
job?
us like our jobs.
Yeah.
Anything we missed?
Video game enthusiast.
yeah, probably a little
Um,
too much. I cut that. But you know what? No.
No,
So-
I played probably just as much, if not more, video games than you, which it is too much, but
It's
I
too
have
much.
fun.
It's still too much.
I have fun.
But yeah, all right. How about we talk about Andy?
Yeah, Andy.
I was gonna say
Let's talk
Michael,
about Andy.
but
No,
yeah.
let's go Andy next.
Oh great, an ego boner.
Yeah.
Andy is another just super smart. This guy can do anything. Like, he's an artist, builder, creator, designer. Just name it, he can do it. Like I was just playing. He made a Gandalf pipe just in spare time. He made a pipe to smoke out of, like what Gandalf does, just because he can. Really into guitars, really into working out. He's definitely the buffest one of us,
Oh yeah. 0% body fat.
You guys are dicks.
and very nice beard at the moment.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be a discussion for another one. Beards.
And Andy actually not originally from Nebraska, from Germany, right?
Yep, Germany.
Born in
Yeah.
Germany.
No,
He's a
just
patriot.
shipped there.
He's a patriot though.
No.
Could never tell though. He has the beautiful Aryan looks that you would want in a nice German civilian.
Yep.
Can't trust the Germans. Okay, what about Michael now?
What about Michael? You know, he's the host.
He's
I
the
mean,
new
he's
age,
guy.
the
He's
new
guy.
age hipster. Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't, maybe not hipster.
I think we'd all be.
He only looks like a hipster, guys. It's all right. He actually does like certain things.
I have many interests.
He likes things.
Yes. Oh, what's the game? He's the three.
Oh
people?
yeah, no, he's the best. He knows more about pop culture than anyone I've ever met.
It's
He's
uncomfortable, actually.
yeah,
how much he knows.
He
about
knows
popular
more about
culture.
anything pop culture related than anybody else in the world.
What's that game
in the world.
where you do 2 actors?
Yeah, 3 Degrees of Fame.
7 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
7 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
You can connect anybody to Kevin Bacon. Doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't have to be Kevin Bacon,
All right,
but
well,
you guys are nice though.
Why don't we do one? Just to show the folks what your skills are.
Okay.
Let's go.
Al Bundy.
That's
From
TV character.
Mary. Well, that
It
doesn't
doesn't
count.
It must be a
He
real
does. He does
person.
movies.
It has to be a real
Like,
guy.
give me an actor.
I don't
like,
know his
names.
actual name.
Let's go.
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart and Gilbert Godfrey.
Well, you guys are gonna need to take
Good
over this podcast
God,
for a
that's
little
a
bit.
tough one. That's a really
All right, we'll
tough
take
one.
over for a little bit. Okay,
Actually,
what
I
do we-
think I
what do we
could
got
do
to
that.
talk about here now? Let's get our little paper.
I feel like I could do that
list
one.
of topics while Michael thinks about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Jake.
yeah, we got to talk about. We're actually currently missing a 4th member. We're gonna bring him on later. He'll be showing up. His name is Jake, and he's the 4th in our little group of best friends here.
Magnificent young man.
Oh yeah, he's currently serving overseas in Japan. He's in the Navy. He's a corpsman. He's basically an eye doctor. So I mean, really, he's not like saving anybody, but he drives an ambulance. You know, and he saved that lady from her like ingrown toenail or something. You know, it's all. He's doing good work over there. You know.
He also knows his way around a man's urethra. That was
Yeah.
an
Oh,
interesting story.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, catheters are great.
He'll come back with some awesome Navy stories.
I'm sure you guys are gonna love him.
I was thinking like, I wonder how bad a catheter actually is.
Oh man, catheters, terrible thing. Michael, how you doing on your 3 degrees? You found
I know how I'm going through Gilbert Godfrey.
probably the Aflac commercial.
I was thinking Aladdin or some shit.
So we're basically we want to do this podcast because we don't know what else to do with our lives and stuff. We're all kind of just stuck here in limbo in Nebraska. We don't know what's going on, but we're gonna do this. We want to, it's fun, even if none of you ever listen. So I don't even know who I'm talking to if none of you ever listen.
The good people. Hopefully you guys have our same interests, and like the reason we're doing this is like we have a lot of interests that a lot of people our age has, and not just our age, but like all over the world. So it's like if you just want to like come in, like send us some just anything. You want some advice? We'll acknowledge you. We'll be the podcast that acknowledges you. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Want to hear from you.
Maybe do a giveaway every now and then. I'd like
Sure.
to
Yeah.
do a build of some sort. Like maybe a movie prop.
I mean,
or,
you're gonna get a one of a kind. Andy will build you something.
something,
And
yeah.
it's gonna be one of a kind. Nobody else is gonna have it.
it's legit stuff. Andy does some
Damn
grade
So
A
yeah,
work.
send in like an idea and we'll give it away to a listener or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
You could be the one.
I'm gonna give up on the linking them just because this is too much pressure recording
You
and
can't-
talking at the same time.
I can't give up on it.
Yeah.
We'll
figure it out.
a-
Well,
episode-
in the middle later, we're gonna be talking about something else. You're like, I got it.
Episode 2, I'll come back with the results, but yeah, I will not IMDb. When we are done recording, I will say it to these guys, and then I will put it on the next one. But sorry for the disappointment. But that's me. Get used to it.
Yeah. Get used to disappointment. It's coming in spades.
I think I got it.
But we also
Really?
Yeah. I just gotta think.
Andy out of nowhere might have it.
Yeah, I just gotta think of what Robin Williams was in with Patrick Stewart.
going Aladdin.
Yeah. Fuck, that's the only movie I know with Gilbert
Yeah.
Godfrey.
Yeah, that's what you gotta go.
Pretty
through.
much.
Gotta go
I'm
through
really
that
shocked
one
they
now.
made him.
I thought he was in Mask, but I don't think so.
Gilbert Godfrey in the Mask.
Mask with Jim Carrey, which wasn't a bad movie.
It was decent.
I mean,
I
I was
don't know.
I was
Good
really little.
better than the new ones.
Was
Like
that
Oh.
based
Son
off
of the
something?
Mask.
Son of the Mask.
Was that a comic?
Jamie
Just
Kennedy?
Mask?
Jamie Kennedy was in the Son of the Mask.
No, like the Mask. Was that based off like a comic? Or?
Yeah, like he goes into the qualifications as a superhero.
I guess.
You know what
He's
he kind of
like-
reminds me of is that old cartoon Freakazoid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great cartoon.
I barely remember. That was weird.
I think that was the same people that did Animaniacs.
Freakazoid. It was the same people that did Animaniacs.
What about Earthman Jim or
Earthworm Jim?
Yeah.
Hey,
What
weird.
The Tick.
Yeah.
The
Oh
Tick.
god, they made like a live action of that.
Yeah,
They
I
did.
saw that. I've never seen it though. It
Yeah.
might be pretty bad.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Oh, just the worst.
It looks terrible.
All right, what do we got next here? You guys want to talk about
What we want to do with the podcast? I mean, we kind of touched on it, but we have like a lot of good ideas. Like, and I know everybody says that, but like ours are pretty legit.
Yeah,
like,
ours are better than your ideas.
maybe not.
Everybody says that, but they don't.
Hey,
we know they're better.
I think you guys have some good ideas, but like, I mean, we have ideas for, you know, of course, TV, comic books, movies.
I just like to go on the record that I think all their ideas suck.
Well, Dylan thinks your ideas suck.
I think your ideas suck.
I think you have potential.
I have no opinion. I don't know.
Andy's just indifferent to you. So there you
Yeah.
go. That's the spectrum of our
I think
group.
I think we could say
Michael's hopeful.
you're positive. I'm usually negative. You'd be negative, and I'm the middle guy who doesn't really care.
Yeah.
The original.
Yeah, there you go. That's about it.
But
right
yeah,
there.
so we'll discuss our ideas with you. You tell us how much you hate them. Hopefully, you tell us how much you like them, or maybe how we could make them better.
I actually prefer hate mail.
Yeah,
It's constructive.
I
No one
think
wants
I
to
might-
have their ass
I
wiped.
think I might exclusively reply to the hate mail.
See,
Like, you guys can take that. I can take the negativity, and I want to whip it back out there.
I mean, if you think so, but
I
there's
know,
some
but-
there are some awful losers out there. So.
Yeah, true. The internet is a terrible scum.
It's a dark pit of despair, and really, if you have that much hate, I feel sorry for you. Just because how sad is your life?
Yeah, but we're not. We're gonna make you lose your hate. We're gonna make you melt.
We're gonna make you love.
We
We're gonna
can-
make you laugh.
Double the viewing audience by adding a girl to the group.
We could. We could.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of guy things. That's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be guy centric, but you know what?
We can get my girlfriend on once in a while. Special guest spot. Tell us
Sure,
how much.
I'm all in for bringing some guest characters on here.
Tell us how much you suck. And also in the future episode, Andy has a friend. We can do an all Star Wars episode.
Yeah.
'Cause apparently he has like a Star Wars aficionado.
A literal Sith.
It's a real religion.
He's a Sith as like
Jedi.
I'm pretty sure as his religion.
So wouldn't that make him evil though? Like
Yeah, there's a certain sector of people, I forget what it's called, but they are Sith centric, I guess is the term.
So what if he came on and I just like tore apart his humanity? Like I just want to find out.
If
what
it
makes
was
him
Star
tick.
Wars, he would probably win the battle. I don't
No,
know.
yeah, no,
That's a
not
lot.
not that, but I mean it's like, so you see a 5-year-old on the sidewalk, you push him down, you kick him while he's down because you're an asshole, you're a Sith.
I don't know.
I liked
how,
Qui-Gon guy.
I don't know how deep they get into it, but yeah. I'm not sure if they base their entire life. I'm not sure.
You think like Darth Vader would be that petty? Like I think he was like evil on a grand scale, but like would he just like kick a kid's sandcastle or something? I mean,
No.
just if in passing
You
he's
need to
still
put
walking
success.
I
kid
still
up
stick
there.
by the
Sand
entire
Waterloo.
time. I still stand by the entire time. Darth Vader was a good guy.
You know what?
Like, it was just buried
No, Darth
in
Vader-
hate and sadness.
You know Success Kid, right? The meme.
Yes. Oh.
Oh,
yeah, that's Darth
Holding
Vader.
the fist.
That's how you hate
That's Darth
sandcastles.
Vader Success kid.
No, I don't even know. He doesn't even. He's like a horrible person. Like he killed a bunch of people, but like I don't know.
Oh, but he was.
He's
like,
not as bad as like the Emperor.
He was manipulated since his childhood by the Emperor.
We can't talk about Star Wars yet. We'll open up Pandora's
There's so much
box.
Star Wars. We can talk about.
Yeah, we'll open up
we can brush
Pandora's
on it.
box.
We could brush on it real quick, or we could end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
All
can.
right.
I need a hammer.
We'll shoot it in the head. No more Star Wars talk. What else? What else do we have going on?
Our list is short.
Yeah, but we've already been going 13 minutes here, and we'll just wing it. You guys are having fun, aren't you? I'm having fun. One thing that we wanted to talk about, though, definitely email this in. Let us know what you think, what yours are. Movies that we can watch anytime. We all have them.
Yeah.
Oh, over and over again.
Over and over and over again. Like, you're in a dark place. This will pull you out of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You guys want to go first?
Maybe we should do one where it's movies we have watched over and over again because there was nothing else to watch. Like I have. Quite
There
a
are
few of
some
those.
movies that I've seen too many times that I wish I wouldn't have.
Like,
Yes.
they're just on cable too much?
Oh my God.
Like when I was a kid, I only had one videotape. Actually, I had two, and it was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and The Big Green. And
The Big Green.
yeah, it's like a soccer movie or whatever.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was pretty much hell. That and I've probably seen Grease Lightning 1,000 times. And
Oh,
300.
no. 300. 300's alright.
It gets old very quickly.
Yeah. 300 was a great movie to go see with your boys in theaters, and then you
and then
you
never
just
watch
keep
it
watching
again.
it,
If
and
you watch
and
it
just
alone,
gets
it's
silly and silly.
yeah. If you
sillier
watch
and
it
sillier.
alone, it's basically like gay pornography.
I think
It is.
I think 300 was like the first hard R that my mom took me to in theaters,
Really,
and it was awkward. But
with
yeah,
your mom,
yeah, because like I was 13 or 14 when it came out.
the
It's-
oracles.
Yeah, and the Oracle, and you know she's just getting taken to Pound Town by those ugly guys. Like
Yeah.
Oh my god.
you know they have her daily and nightly,
Just ripping it in.
just
and out.
ripping it in, and I don't blame them. Well, I do. They're gross, and hopefully it was consensual. I'm not advocating
Rape
non.
by any means.
She was an oracle. She knew what she was getting into.
Not advocating rape by any means. Yeah.
There was lots of rape in that movie though, because
There
later, Cersei Lannister gets raped by that one guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "I am not your king. This is going in your ass."
Always in the pooper with the rapist.
Yeah.
You want something a little easier.
I said a while back I could watch Jurassic Park anytime though.
Ah,
Jurassic
1,
Park.
2, or 3. You know, 3 gets a lot of shit, but I like it.
3 was alright. 3 was fucked up.
Little thing I picked up though in 3. Remember, it starts out the little boy is in the hang glider with that guy, and they're on the boat, and then like they go over the mist, and then like they feel the tugging, and like the rope is shaking violently. Come out of the mist, everybody on the boat is dead. The canopy is torn. I always thought that was the Spinosaurus, the big bad dinosaur of the movie.
Yeah.
Actually, it turns out it was the pterodactyls.
Really?
Yeah, that came and were eating them, which makes a lot more sense because like that whole time I was thinking, you know, the Spinosaurus, you know, how did he individually grab all those sailors off of that boat? Well, sailors, it was like a speedboat, but like it would have sunk it. But like pterodactyls makes more sense.
Speaking of that,
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
speaking of that, Jurassic Park 2. How did everybody on the boat die?
Which boat?
When they're bringing the T-Rex back to New York and it comes back and everybody on the boat is dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
How did,
I guess I
how
never
did
picked
anybody
that
on
up.
that boat die? Because the Tyrannosaurus Rex was still in holding.
Well-
And it was a pretty small boat. He didn't have much maneuverability.
and even
Were
if
there like Velociraptors on that like decided to jump off and kill themselves? I'm confused.
even if he did get out, like you would think like a sailor would like find a place in like a compartment just to hide. Like you know, on those
Right.
boats there are all sorts of little nooks and crannies.
You
Right.
think they could kill it? Like I don't think it'd be that hard
I
to
don't
kill it like a dinosaur. I mean, hell, we got like
I-
50
I-
calibers.
no.
Yeah, I mean, like
I think killing a dinosaur would be pretty tough. Like a 50 caliber to the eyeball, sure, it would take it out, but
I don't know. They're like banana slugs. I don't know.
yeah, but
Not like the actual banana. You know, like
and actually they have Jurassic Park 4 coming out.
do they
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, I think
That'll be like the IMAX.
Laura
exclusive.
Dern. I'm pretty sure has been signed to come back.
When's it
Has
coming
everybody
out?
Talk
Do you
about
know? No idea.
Any plot points to that? What it's about or anything?
Um,
or just
Oh
been announced.
shit! I did read something about what it was about. I think, yeah, I don't think they're gonna go back to the island. I think, well, if I did, I'm probably totally
Well,
wrong.
Jurassic World. That implies like
That maybe they take
got
over
out.
the.
It looks like
you
Dylan's
know.
looking it up here, but
And
like
they-
I
yeah,
think
it's-
if the thing I read was correct, some guy takes off where John Hammond left off and tries to. No! It was a fully functional like Jurassic Park. It'll take place on a successful Jurassic Park that opened up and like is working. The dinosaurs are in their exhibits. Nothing went wrong until it does.
obviously because they learned everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's starring Chris Pratt. Well, awesome.
Ooh, Chris
Really?
Pratt! I love Chris Pratt.
Yeah, there you go. Chris Pratt
Wow.
coming back. He's. I think he's gonna be big.
Yeah.
He's gonna be really big.
I would love it. Like that dude seems so cool. Chris Pratt, I hope you listen to this one day. I love you. Like, let's be friends, dude. Like,
Creepy. No.
I'd like to be friends with.
I
Chris
don't know. What
Pratt.
movie could you watch?
The Shawshank Redemption over and over.
Shawshank.
And over.
Yes.
Just a marathon of it would be
It's-
fine by me.
Really
It's
deep
too
movie.
long. It's too long.
It's
It's,
too
I
short.
wouldn't say. I wouldn't
It's
say
too short?
long. Like, I think it's like the first time I saw Shawshank, it could have definitely been that movie. Like, I saw it when I was really young, so I didn't appreciate it probably as much as I should have. But like, that's one of those movies that you just don't want to end. You know.
right.
It just came out, and I'll try not to spoil it too much. Well, no, it's been out for a while.
What?
I could watch Snowpiercer. I told you guys about it. Snowpiercer
Oh,
anytime. That movie was so cool. I really want to read the the graphic novel it's based off of, but it seems like some bullshit French graphic novel. So keep that shit away from me.
Oh yeah, I'm still trying to find stuff on that Jurassic World. Trying to figure out what it's about.
Andy, did you say what?
Fight Club for sure.
Oh, definitely.
and-
Definitely.
Yeah, Fight Club's right
And
there.
I heard Chuck Palahniuk is I don't know how to say his name.
No, I can't say that.
Ginny Nuke.
Palahniuk.
Yeah.
Anyways, Chuck Palahniuk.
Chuck P. We'll call him.
Yeah, Chucky.
Chucky P.
Yeah, we know him on a personal basis. Yeah, he
He's good friends.
he's doing a Fight Club too.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's writing Fight Club 2.
Oh
yeah.
no.
I actually did hear about this. He's writing Fight Club 2. It's going to take place with the narrator. He's
gonna have a kid with Marla. I think.
Yeah, Marla Singer is his wife. He has a child. Project Mayhem is still around, and he's still dealing with them. Project Mayhem kidnaps his son. He has to try to get him back.
Yeah.
No.
He couldn't.
Just
he wanted.
no,
He
Hollywood.
wanted to write one, I think, but I don't think he was allowed to under his licensing agreement.
Good.
Chris.
Yeah.
He said he's always wanted to write a sequel to Fight Club.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't need
since
a
he's
sequel,
always
though.
wanted to, maybe not a movie. Not a movie. This is a book.
Just a
It's
book,
strictly
yeah.
a book.
Which will
Strictly
probably
a
become
book.
a movie.
Hold
which
on.
will
You're
probably
gonna
become
tell me that second book isn't gonna get one nibble for a movie.
It'll probably become
It probably will.
I
I'm not gonna
promise.
lie, it probably
Edward
will.
Norton, being the pretentious shit that he is, I'm sure would come back for Fight Club.
I love Edward Norton. You take that back.
Dude, no, he didn't want to do Avengers because like I heard he wanted more than Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and Chris Hemsworth combined.
I heard he's very, very difficult to work with.
I heard
As
the
an
same
actor.
thing.
Especially with like American History X.
He was
like
in Fight
him
Club,
and the
man.
director are both very difficult.
You know, I can
So-
watch American History X
Yeah.
pretty much anytime.
That's just because you're a racist,
Yeah.
though.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
even say no.
Not a racist, people. I hate everybody equally. But I still love you.
An equal opportunity.
I love you, the listener. I hate everybody else, but I love you, the listener.
Yeah. As long if you pre-listening to us, we hated you. After you start listening, you're the best.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works here. Still looking up Jurassic World here.
Yeah, I'm not finding shit about what it's about.
That
Uh,
means
I'm
it'll
just
come
gonna
out. It'll probably
give up.
come out in like 2016 or something.
Another movie I could watch anytime. Forrest Gump.
I like Forrest Gump.
I do. Yeah, Forrest Gump's a great movie.
Really great movie, and like you catch it in the right mood, you'll still cry at the part where Jenny dies.
No. Okay.
Oh, spoilers!
Oh.
Spoilers!
Spoiler. Okay.
Yeah,
spoiler
sorry,
alert.
spoiler
but
on it.
anyways,
It's been out for
no.
20 years. Sorry
Okay,
about
Jenny
that.
is the. Okay, Jenny makes Darth Vader the Emperor. She is the worst. She makes the guy that killed Bambi look like. I don't even know. She's the worst movie villain in the out of any movie. She's
Total
the
bitch.
least.
I
yeah,
agree.
She was a bitch.
she's the worst movie
It
villain.
was so terrible to Forrest.
Yeah,
I mean,
just wanted to love it.
Forrest loved her from a
Yeah.
very, very early age.
She makes
But, like-
Bambi's mom's killer look like Gandhi.
But let's
Okay.
let's reimagine Forrest Gump. Sort of a retarded guy. It's retarded girl. Would you guys,
A retarded.
if a retarded girl loved you for all of her life, would you take advantage of her? No, that's like what it.
Well,
that's what it's like. I mean,
Okay,
she's
yeah,
just
that's the
thinking of that
thing.
from that
Yeah,
point.
like
That's
she
an
just-
interesting point.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's like, oh, Forrest was such a sweetheart, but then, like, what if he was a girl and Jenny was a guy?
But no, you know
Suddenly it gets a lot darker.
what? It gets a lot darker.
Yeah,
but
it makes
She fucked a
Johnny.
retard.
It makes Johnny look like a because Jenny would be Johnny guy. Whatever, fuck you guys. No, it make Johnny look like a really horrible person, but no one ever thinks Jenny's a horrible person. She like
But it's
has
up to
his
you.
kid.
no, I
do.
thought
think
even
she's
when
horrible.
when I was little, I couldn't stand her because
Oh, yeah.
like this guy gave her
everything
every bit of his
He
heart.
gave her the Medal of Honor.
Yeah,
That's a huge deal.
and like always had her back. Like I mean, he would have given his life for her. Like this is somebody girls dream about.
And she doesn't like put him down or anything. She just like eggs him on the whole time. And,
Pats him on the head and says,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's cute."
Let's doesn't she at one point let him grab her boob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he like blows a load in his pants or whatever.
No, I think the roommate woke up or something. But like, come on, classic tease. So not only are
Yeah,
you
no,
not
he
giving
has a
this
kid
guy
with
what you
her,
want,
but,
you're
like-
leading on a mentally disabled man. You're leading him on for heartbreak. Come on, you bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
She-
Jenny.
Yeah.
Bitches be awful. First T-shirt, guys. Bitches be awful. No, I'm kidding. That one kind of fell flat.
You lose.
Fuck you, Jenny. That's
Yeah.
that would be.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Jenny.
There you go.
Retard.
I realize we're talking about Forrest Gump a little late, but we didn't have a podcast in 1994, so here we are.
We also didn't have coherent thoughts.
Seeing as how I was 2.
And I was also 2. Or maybe 1, I don't know.
You share the same birthday as Jake, don't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I do.
And
That's kind
year.
of weird,
It's
huh?
the same
Jake,
year,
our 4th member.
Same year, same day.
Same year and same day.
Jake graduated in class of 09, though. Dylan graduated with us in the class of 2010, so that'll date us for you. So
Yeah, there you go.
Five-year reunion coming up.
23-year-old range. What's up? All right. What do we got to talk about next?
were you giving up on Jurassic World?
Yeah, Jurassic World's a no-go on finding anything about it. I'm too far into the strawberry to
That's cool.
That's all.
Any other movies you guys can watch anytime?
No, I pretty only watch like The Shank.
Just The Shank.
I only
Really?
watch The Shank. I don't watch
Wow.
any other movies.
Like I have a bunch. I'm a big movie buff, as they said. So like, I don't think you could have a favorite movie. Like I put my movies in the top 5, top 10, top 15. But like there are like 10 in my top 5. There are 20 in my top 15, and like 40 in my top 20.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
You watch a lot of movies.
No, dude, I watch too many movies.
Math is not your strong suit.
No. Give me a simple
Movies
math.
are.
Give me a simple math problem, and you will laugh at me for many reasons. The math and chemistry, not my strong suit.
Yeah.
I just failed chemistry for the 3rd time. I'm in going to
Really?
college for occupational therapy. and-
Wasting your time.
And we all think college is for suckers. So.
College is for suckers. That's why we're doing the podcast.
That
Yeah.
everybody here went to college at one point, though. is
Well,
the funny
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
well, yeah.
When you're smarter than the teacher, there's a problem. There's a serious problem.
You went to a community college. It's a little different.
It's a lot different.
Oh, do
dude.
not
They are-
shit on community college. I am still going and getting my education. Like, so fuck you. No, seriously, I hated that so much. I get it. You pay top dollar to go to a university. Awesome. Good for you. I am smarter than you because I'm going to community college and saving my money to get the exact same credit value that you got at university.
Hey, it's not about the degree anymore. It's about where you went.
It doesn't even matter.
It really
They just want
matters.
to. They
Our
just want to
generation
see.
now, we gotta really try hard.
No,
Right?
all they want to know is that you can go through and finish something. That's all they want to see with college.
But
is
yeah,
that you
I
can
mean,
you can.
I
stick
think
with
that used to
something.
be the thing, but I think now it really matters what your grades were. It matters where you went, because we're dealing with high unemployment. I mean, we got a lot of people looking for jobs now, and it's scarier for our generation than later generations had it. It's different.
Well,
But you
there's
know,
a-
that's
A
your
job
own.
isn't guaranteed. When my parents were younger, my dad, of course, my dad is super old. He's 68.
Vietnam
so that
War
puts-
veteran.
yeah,
Uh,
Purple Heart.
But when he was a kid, he knew he was gonna get a good job, and he didn't finish fucking high school. But he knew he was gonna have a job, and for me, I finished high school, did a little college. You know,
Yeah.
no career prospects at all.
But like, I mean, I'm going to community college now, and I'm going in the medical assisting program just for now, just to get a year out of the way. I can get a job anywhere with my community college degree. So it's bullshit saying that you need to go to a university to get
Yeah.
a job. I will go to school for 2 years, get my degree, and then be able to work anywhere I want in the fucking country because I have a medical
See,
degree.
I think there's an overabundance of overskilled, like, people.
Oh, sure.
Like, I know like 90% of the people I know going to college are going for business, health,
Art.
or well, that they're just
Yeah, you
Well, they're
leave
different.
school with an art degree, and you're like, I can't find
Yeah.
work. This is awful. I don't understand.
do graphic art, like internet,
Right.
make web pages, anything that involves computers. The tangible media is dead. I mean, there's
And
no
you know what?
need for like oil paintings,
Sure.
unless you're like Van Gogh or some shit.
Oh no, dude! The digital media is going to be the whole new way to view art. Like, I mean, they're even they're even
the
starting to do
end
comic
credits.
books.
The end credits for like
Guardians.
Guardians. There was like 1,000 people on the graphics.
Yeah, Guardians of the
team.
Galaxy. Like, I mean, they got to the visual.
We'll do
credits.
another one on Guardians.
Yeah, we'll do another episode on Guardians. We saw it just recently, and we could go in really, really deep, spoil the shit out of it for you. But we decided we won't do that.
Yeah, we'll wait a week
At least.
for someone to see it. Yeah, And go watch it if you're
Go
listening.
see Guardians.
Yeah.
Don't
Really
listen
good.
To the negative reviews.
Remember
It's
how I
good.
told
Yeah,
you?
it's great reviews actually.
Chris Pratt, beautiful man.
I was looking earlier and I saw some.
Bradley
I saw
Cooper,
some very negative
beautiful
reviews.
Why?
No, on Rotten Tomatoes it got like a 93.
Yeah, no, but I did see a few very negative reviews.
Oh
about
sure,
it.
but every
But
movie's gonna get shit on.
haters.
You just
We're another one of those podcasts that hate the haters.
Yeah,
Everybody
Fuck.
hate the
We
haters.
hate the lovers.
It's okay to like something, and you know.
Should we maybe talk about podcasts that we're interested in that maybe we might get our ideas from?
Sure.
I very rarely listen to podcasts, but if I ever do, it is Adam Savage's. He does Tested, I believe, and I'll listen to one of those every now and then.
And where can you listen to that?
Just Tested on YouTube has
Yeah.
them, and I think Tested.com is their website.
Yeah.
So they're out. They're very well. They're check them out. They're really cool.
Google it. I don't listen to podcasts.
The podcast for the Cuban over there.
No. Okay, that's a bad nickname I got a long time ago from wearing a fedora, and I don't wear that anymore. So
Barry insisted
As soon
on that
as-
fedora for the longest time, though.
It beats
That
his-
fedora caused a strain in your and I relationship because I made fun of it and you did not like it.
Yeah, it beats the old nickname though, Baby Pete. I'm just joking.
Well, hey, I stopped wearing the fedora because I found out it was associated with male chauvinism, and I was like, I'm not on board with that. I didn't know I was sending out those vibes. I don't get that. How can a hat mean you're a male chauvinist? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and the podcast that I listen to, big Kevin Smith fan. Like can't even say it. I'm actually probably gonna rehash a lot of the things he talks about. Batman on Batman, Tell 'em Steve Dave, What Say You with Brian Quinn. All really, really good podcasts, so check those out. If you probably already do, so fuck that.
Yeah, actually, don't listen to them because that'll just leave you less time to listen to us.
Listen to us,
Listen
please.
to us, please.
We'll get better. We'll get the hang of things. And we'll keep it fun.
Maybe we'll add some video, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Andy, as I mentioned, incredible artist. Like we come up with elaborate scenarios. Like even if we were talking about Jurassic Park, if we got like a little crazy with it, Andy can draw anything. So like we'll put this up on YouTube and Andy will put some of his art up on there. And if you like it, we'll give you Andy's contact information. You want some stuff done, give him a holler, give him some money, and he'll do it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine with me.
I'll do it too.
He'll do it too.
I'll do it too, but I'm not promising anything.
Yeah,
Send him a penny.
we'll have a Twitter handle too. We'll get my girlfriend working on that, doing the social media aspect
twiddle
for
handle?
us. Twiddle handle.
Twiddle
That
handle,
sounds like
a
a
little
sex
twiddle
thing.
handle.
Probably be New Renaissance Men. Keep a look around there. Email us at the New Renaissance Men at gmail.com. Spelled like it sounds. Spelled like it is. I'm not gonna spell it for you because I can't spell Renaissance at the moment.
we'll get it down.
RENAISSANCE.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
There you go, Andy.
I had to look it up.
Make us look all dumb.
I had to look it up.
So, let's see. Our next topic. I believe Dylan, you had a news story that you wanted to read to us.
Oh shit! No,
No.
No.
it's depressing and not that interesting.
Okay. Well, it was about the Slender Man.
I kind of want to. I'm very curious on it actually. Just
See, I thought it was gonna be better, but it's just these two girls took their friend out in the woods, didn't tell her why. They proceeded to try to stab her to death, so that they become agents of the Slender Man.
Okay,
And recently, one of the girls has been declared incompetent to testify in court.
so mentally insane, basically.
Not insane. I mean, these are young girls. They were only 12.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I told you it's not a good thing to talk about.
No.
We're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, but
with this.
I'm.
No, I don't know what the Slender
Let me
Man
drop
is.
it.
Can you?
It's. I believe it started on Creepypasta.
No. Something awful. Something awful forums. Was
Something
where Slender
Awful?
Man, originated from.
I could see it coming from Creepypasta.
but it didn't.
Is he an alien? What's he about?
They had a photo contest, I'm pretty sure, and it was like alter the photo to look like creepy or something, and the guy just added like a tall Slender Man, where he got the name. I believe the Enderman from Minecraft came from Slender Man.
It did.
Yeah.
That is true.
And he wears like all black, and there's no real backstory on it. I mean, they've made backstories now, but like He's just kind of a creepy dude that like lures, like I believe, children maybe.
Yeah, he
and, like, eats
he
them,
lures
but I'm
children.
not sure
Yeah,
if
he does eat children. He eats children, and he's got like tentacles coming out his back and shit.
Yeah.
He's creepy.
I could have swore. I think
ass
I
things.
heard on the What Say You podcast, or maybe Tell 'em Steve Dave, them talking about the Slender Man, and like I swear he's in a movie.
Maybe.
They have a video game, the Slenderman game, which is I think it's free online.
But anyway, these girls
And,
they killed their friend.
Did they kill her or did she live?
No, she lived. She
stab
was
her?
an extremely
Like, they
critical
actually
condition. Yeah,
stabbed her
she
and
stabbed. She crawled out of the woods.
Oh my god.
She crawled out of the woods and got to help.
Now, what does it mean to be an agent of the Slender Man?
Yeah, like that is how is that a thing?
That's the thing. As
It's like a
that-
made up. It's like an agent of Winnie the Pooh. How does that? How does that work?
Yeah, I mean, kids, man. I don't know. You know.
Like, who gave him the idea?
Honestly, when I was a child, I thought most movies were real.
I could
I
see,
thought
it. But
movies
it's not
were
even
real.
a movie though. It's
I know.
just like
I mean,
an online
so
thing.
For today's kids,
And
the internet is
yeah.
real. Everything on the internet's real. I don't know. I don't know.
It's like Son of Sam, you know. Shit, I'm talking to a dog.
But it's interesting that these two girls were in on it. You know, because
Yeah,
two
that's-
people going along saying, "Yeah, this is a good idea. Slenderman agents. That's what we'll be."
Two children. I just put out their children.
But
It's
you
weird.
said like 12.
Like 12, yeah.
I feel like I'm the same person I was when I'm 12. Maybe a little more mature, but
Yeah,
I feel like
I'd say I'm a
my
lot more
thought
mature.
process.
Yeah, it does seem quite odd. It was a weird thing.
Yeah,
Like-
they must not all be there mentally though.
Dylan, let's say you and I, 12-year-old Dylan and Michael, hanging out, and then one day we decide we want to be agents of the Slender Man. Let's stab Andy to death.
Yeah.
What
It
would be
seems
some
like-
things we would look forward to
I would-
being in the Slender
Okay,
Man?
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Now we get to
That's
adopt
like
children from
Satanist.
Slenderman.
That's like Satanist. Like, if you're a Satanist, I guess you have to acknowledge that there's like a god or whatever, right? Like that there's a god and a Satan.
No,
And-
no.
Really?
You completely. I've actually looked up. I watched a special on Satanism, and it's
Of
actually.
course you would. Of
Yeah,
course you
of
would
course
watch a
you
fucking
would.
documentary on Satanism.
It's actually less crazy than it sounds.
Anyways, but like the way I was thinking is like they're rooting for the underdog. Like, no matter, you know, like I just think
But-
that's funny.
Okay, but also, you don't know what fucking Satanists are.
I have no.
The Church of Satan, it's less. It's not about worshiping Satan, and they don't worship Satan at all. They worship themselves. They believe that they're awesome. I don't know.
So it's a
dumb.
pretty narcissistic bunch.
It is very
Yeah.
It's a very narcissistic religion, but it's not evil. And they also have rules about actually not hurting small children. And
What about like animal sacrifices? You hear about that all the time.
No, they don't do animal sacrifices.
Who does that? Is
There's
that
like PETA members that are Satanists.
You better be careful because you were being pretty convincing, so we might be convincing our first listener to become a Satanist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, whatever.
I'd prefer it if you didn't become a Satanist, but you know, it's America. You do what you
If
want.
you're that narcissistic, go ahead.
Yeah, you do what you want.
As long as you don't hurt anybody, who cares?
Yeah, don't hurt any small children or animals.
Yeah, well, this podcast, we're gonna try to stay away from two topics: sports
And politics.
and politics.
Yeah.
So, because we know we're not gonna we have
Yeah,
varying
we are
political
not-
beliefs
yeah.
at this couch. So it's like
know.
you'll agree with somebody here. But like, there's no convincing the other person. It's just gonna cause arguments, and it's not fun. So we're gonna stay away from it.
Yeah.
I think
and
we might be able to do it once, and it'll just end in a fist fight.
You just hear like.
Yeah, we'll just like hit each other.
No, and we're not ex-NFL stars or NBA players, so no one wants to hear our sports opinions.
And sports fucking suck too. So get over yourselves, football.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Like, you know what
shooting
sport- you
hoops,
know what
go
sports
shoot,
are?
Go shoot your hoops somewhere else.
You know what sports are? People that watch sports. That's like people that watch pornography instead of going out and fucking a chick. That's what sports. That's what it is. Like, go out and shoot the basketball and play the game. You don't have to sit and watch it.
I like that
But
analogy.
then again, everybody watches porn.
But it is weird.
Wow, super comfortable.
The weirdest thing I've ever.
I've
Well,
touched myself at least 3 times during this podcast to make sure it's still there.
He has. I
Checking it.
didn't want to say
Yeah.
anything, but
Checking it.
This is like a very unusual topic.
You need to get a dog and some peanut butter. You know what I mean?
the new Renaissance men do not advocating putting peanut butter on your
Yeah,
balls.
it's good God. That's
we don't-
literally bestiality. That's against the
We
law.
don't advocate it, but it works.
Maybe send Dylan an email if you have some questions.
I was gonna say right now, my humor is fucked up.
At the New Renaissance Men. Yeah. Our humor very messed
And
up.
my strawberry's gone.
We're gonna say some really fucked up shit. Odds are we don't mean it though.
Don't take it seriously.
Do not take it seriously. We also come across as very cocky. We're not that cocky. In fact, we're all insecure in our own little ways. So.
Yeah. Is it the New Renaissance Men or New Renaissance Men?
Just New Renaissance Men. New Renaissance Men at gmail.com.
So it's not the new, it's just New Renaissance
Yeah,
Men.
sorry if I was saying that wrong. It is just New Renaissance Men, no uppercases, all lowercase. New Renaissance Men at gmail.com.
There we go.
But yeah, what were we talking about here? We were talking about the Slender Man.
Oh, the Slender Man.
That was actually a very depressing story.
It was. See, that's why I didn't want to do that one. I just thought it was too dark.
I mean, it's very interesting.
Little girls getting stabbed is not cool.
Yeah, but it,
I mean,
it happens.
unless they're like gonna be.
I'm kind of pissed off the news doesn't do more.
I feel like a pansy when I see these stories, but like this was a while back. Like there was this Irish girl in New England who was like getting bullied just constantly, and it like turned to cyberbullying. You see all that news stories about
God, I
cyberbullying.
hate cyberbullying.
And like I'm just thinking, how much would high school suck now? Like to just wake up knowing, like, because I was bullied from here to there. Like grade 7 and 9, like I think I was bullied pretty okay. And just like waking up knowing you're gonna get bullied, it's the worst thing in the world. And then and then going home and then getting it there as well.
One thing that kind of pisses me off is like, what kind of person makes someone else feel so shitty that they want to kill themselves? Like, who the hell does that?
Yeah,
I
is that
never got that.
is that the end game? Is that the end game
Yeah,
that these people are going for? Is just...
There is no end game. It's stupid kids, man. I mean, they
Kids-
don't know.
kids
They
are,
just
like,
don't realize,
cooler than shit,
They don't
too.
realize. They haven't been taught. They don't have all their
And
facilities.
it's such a vulnerable age. Like, I don't know. What a bunch of dicks.
John Mulaney has a funny joke. John Mulaney, a comedian, check out his special New in Town on Netflix. 13-year-olds are the worst people in the world. He's walking down the street. He will walk to the other side of the street to avoid those 13-year-olds because they will make fun of you, but they will make fun of you in an accurate way. And it's true. Like, I mean, kids, they have no sympathy. And I was one of them. Like, I was bullied and I did some bullying. And looking back, I'm a shithead. Like, I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah. And I think kids that are bullied are more susceptible to bully somebody else because it's like it gives them back some power.
I feel like a lot of, like, bullies become, like, not bullies, but, like, people that were bullied become cops. That's what I feel, just because, like, they can have a lot of power over someone.
I thought about becoming a cop right out of high school.
Yeah, and that's why I don't really like cops, because, like, they pick on you.
They are assholes.
Yeah.
I've met some nice cops.
I have too, but, like, they're few and far between.
I mean, I'm all for the police. Like, the police force, you save me from the criminal element.
No, they're doing they're, like, if you're going 5 miles and over the speed limit downhill at 2 in the morning when it's raining.
Give me a fucking break.
Okay. Yeah, and you give me a $150 speeding ticket.
On the record, I know exactly what you're talking about because I was there.
Yeah.
And you were going 15 miles over the speed limit.
Okay, no, let's
just
tell
like
this
to say
story.
No.
That we had drove home. We were in high school. We drove home drunk after
No,
party. I let
no.
Andy drive my car. We were coming back to Fremont.
Driving drunk.
No,
because Andy wasn't drunk. I was.
Because I had to pick you up, so I had to drive from Fremont to Cedar.
It was my
grab
car.
you.
It was
Yeah,
my
in
car.
your car, and then drive you back. And I was going like 10 over downhill at the thing, and I just didn't have my brake on, and we were like the only people there. It was a totally unjust thing. Like, I got a $150 like parking ticket for having one motorcycle wheel on the grass. Me and Cody both got that ticket. That was really BS.
Wow. Okay, sorry, children, for the abrupt halt to Andy's harrowing tale of his run-in with the Nebraska police force. We'll be sure he finishes that story sometime soon. With me, just recording the final snippet to the end of this episode, kind of to wrap it all up and pimp the last of our stuff, is a special guest, Brittany, our social media guru of the podcast. Yeah, so we have a couple of things that we want to shout out. Brittany, what are some of the things that are exciting happening for our podcast?
Well, we just got Twitter up and running as of 10 minutes ago with the handle of @NewRenmen. which is where I will be pretty much just pimping you guys like the whores you are.
Yeah, and also be keeping keeping track of the very nice things that people say about us.
Yes.
And that are going to be said about us, no doubt.
So if you have something extra mean to say to them, make sure that you're aware that it's actually a sweet little girl that's answering them with the help of the boys.
Yeah, well, I won't be seeing all that much. I'm too lazy to be checking in on that stuff. But yeah, she'll take good care of it. And also email us at newrenaissancemen@gmail.com. I hope you liked our first episode. We're definitely going to get the hang of things. It's going to get a lot better. So stick with us, guys, but we're going to have some fun. Aren't we, Brittany? Aren't we?
I suppose.
Come on. All right. So we'll see you next time, kids.